Hi guys, welcome to Nikki's Nails. I'm so excited because I'm about to do my nails. So I already filed them and I cut them and I tended to my cuticle. And I used my cuticle oil that I got from my package, which I will be putting a link above so you can see that of what I got. But it's the OPI and it's rosebud and it smells really good. And I filed all my nails except for this one. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, but you can see the shine from the oil. And I clipped all my nails down because I don't want them to be seen. No, 180. I used it for these fingers and some of these, but I have this one right here. And I'm going to file the sides to get rid of that dead skin on the top. That's what I do, as you can see, getting close to the cuticle, but not too close, just getting that out of the way. After you do that, all your nails are filed. You're going to use your finger brush right here, and you're going to dust that extra dust off there, off your nails. You're going to make sure you have everything right near you. And the first thing I'm going to put on my finger is my Kiss cleaner. It is, it pretty much smells like alcohol, but it protects your hands before you apply the acrylic on. And it's a skinny brush. You're just going to go, and you usually just need one to go around the edge of the cuticle line for both hands. Then after that, you're going to use your primer by Kiss, acrylic primer. And you're just going to need one brush stroke for each hand, just like that as well. One dip from the bottle to your hand for each hand. And you're going to use that to cover your nail, your actual nail. I decided for my colors, because I can't go too loud, but I like to go loud. You guys know my colors. I love purple. So I decided to use my medium, I think they're like the biggest size circle glitter from my little tiny glitter here. That's like a little powder. So I'm going to use this for one nail, which is this nail. It's my first time ever doing it. And then the other nails are going to be covered with Mega Lash Wet n Wild. This is Undercover. It is 206, and I really like this polish and the brand. I have a couple of these brands because the brush on here is amazing. It's really thick. It's like not thick like fluffy and poofy, but it's like thick where I have to show you guys, or it catches a nice amount of polish. Once you pull it out, you see that, and then you just slide it on the sides, turn it sideways, and that's awesome. I love that brush. What I'm going to pour my acrylic in the bottle that I need. I don't need a lot, just enough to cover the bottom. Toss that out when you're finished. Then you have your glue. I'm using my brush-on glue for my nails. I'm going to open this. And we're just going to glue on each hand. Now, you want to size your nails. What I've learned is, and I want to give a good, nice shout out to nail career education. I'm sorry. I just love Susie's nails. How she teaches, how she describes everything. I've watched her videos. I've watched mostly all of them, and I've just been watching them over and over and over again and practicing to get the hang of how I. So I'm going to paint on the glue that I need, and you just want enough to where it helps keep bubbles out, because I learned that bubbles for my nails, how my nails are shaped, does not go good together. And you just want to press softly and make sure that the glue and the nail sides are aligned with the line of your cuticle line. I'm going to show you guys. Look how straight that is, and there's no gap on the side. And I used to have a big problem with that too. I used to put on too small of a nail to where it will pop off later on after I did the acrylic and everything, or I would put on too big of a nail when I first started, where it was coming off on the side with on my skin, and I would end up gluing it on my skin, and that's not good. So you want to get a nice enough in between to fit your nail, and there's no bubbles in there. Look how awesome that is. And you glue it on straight just like that. So we're going to do all of our nails for this hand first, because I'm still practicing with, I'm a big right-hander. I'm not a left-hander, so, but I still try with my left hand though. So we're going to glue on Put on the glue. Make sure it's enough for no bubbles. And put that right on. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So how my nails are shaped, and it's in everybody's hands like really different. I have for this finger, I could not find a nail that fits this finger, and I found number 2 that fits this finger, and number 2 was still a little bit big. But what you can do is you can take your filer, what I also learned from Miss Susie from off of Nail Career Education, is that you can file down a little bit, just the size of the edges right here of the nail that you need. You could just file them in, take them in a little bit to cup your nail how you need it once you place it on. So that's awesome too. Okay, once we have our nails glued on there and how we have them straight how we want them, you could look them down and everything. Now you want to cut them to the length that you want to start filing for the size and the shape that you want. So So after you get it how you want to for this hand, now we start with the troublemaker hand. So we're going to glue these on. We're going to glue these on. Okay, and we glued all these on straight and nice and lovely. So now we're going to size them up and cut them to even out. Awesome, yep, perfect. So now all your nails are evenly good. You see that? And now you get to file the shape that I want. So I'm not really going to have to do too much. All I'm going to really have to do is clean up my smile line to make it blend in more evenly and not be lumpy to cause a lump. And then I'm also going to just sharpen up my edges and sharpen up my sides for it to match up, because I'm keeping them square. Your skin, protect your side skin, just like that. You don't have to pull it down too hard. And you can just file, keep your brush straight. Keep your strokes of filing straight. File it straight. And then you do it on both sides, just like that. And yeah, on both sides. Alright guys, so I finished filing them to blend them in with my actual nails on both hands. Oh, I actually had got a boo-boo too. I had to wrap it. My little wrapper. Now I'm going to dust my hands off with my duster. Once I find it. Here it is. Get all that dust off my hands. Acrylic ready. And our acrylic monomer. Okay. And our brush, we're going to use my favorite brush. And I did prepare it to... Oh, it's stuck on there. I did keep it nice and protected. I just think I might have... And we got our clear here. We're going to open that. We're going to open all what we need. Have it ready for us to use. With some cotton tissue here, I have it laid down on my table, and we're going to get the pink, because we're going to use that pink just for for 2 nails on both fingers, these ones, to make that arch, that natural arch look. We're going to do it nice, and we're going to have it like a medium size thick, but not too thick. And then we're going to fill in the sides and the rest of the nail with this beautiful, I like shiny purple. It's really pretty. And it's not a much in there, but it's really pretty. And over there. And now we have our acrylic monomer. Enough for a hand. I know that's a decent amount. My jar's tiny, really. So I need a decent amount. And we're going to soak my brush in there. See how it's all right in there? Coming back to life. Getting rid of those bubbles. And then we're just going to tap it down to do that. Bring it back in there. Yeah, that looks good. Feather in for me. Then I'm going to scrape it on the side so I can keep my shape in there that I like. Wipe it off. Clean off that old monomer. And I'm going to show you guys how I practice my bead ratio. And that's what I'm learning. Enough to put it on there. And I'm going to start at the root where the smile is and just push down. Nice. Rub it. Just to cover up the root. I'm going to practice with 3 beads. That's how I've been practicing, with 3 or 2 beads. I am not a big 1 beader swooper right now. And I'm going to keep playing with this bead until I get it exactly how I want to, which wiping. Get it exactly how I want to before I add any other bead to it. Just like that, over the top. And if you want to, you can go in. If you're trying to practice on doing it thin, if you want to, you see how bulky that looks from these nails. These nails aren't even done yet, but I did that. For this one, you look right down the line. I just need to put a little bit more on that side. But if you want to, you can go in as many beads as you want to help you get the nail that you want clean, like to blend as much as you need. Guys, so we're back. I finally finished my filing up to get it as semi-close as I can. Now we're going to use our Broadway nail shine after we dust off our fingers to any excess dust that we don't want on our nails. And I'm really proud with my nails. So now I'm going to use my Broadway high shine. Shine up the really pretty nail. Look at that. That is gorgeous. You see that purple up under that nail? That is gorgeous. This is my first time ever doing this, guys. You wouldn't really believe me. Believe me when I say. Because I still need work around the cuticle area, as you can see, keeping those bubbles out. I'm still a beginner. But when you practice and try, you can get great results like this. Look how awesome that is. You can see that purple. I love it. I love it. I'm happy. Little purple gems in there. And this is my first acrylic nail that I've ever done like this with glitter tips. Glitter French tips. That's so awesome. I love it. I love it. I'm happy. And now I'm going to coat all my other nails with my regular base that I'm going to use. Boy, I love this brush on here. It paints so awesome, and as you can tell, I didn't even need to dip the brush a lot. I just used one dip, that's it. And I just covered the whole nail. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. And that first layer lets you know about your mistakes that you did on that nail when you filed, because you can still see a little lump in there. But for the most part, it looks really good for a beginner. Smooth, real smooth and pretty. And I'm going to do the rest of these like this. And as you can see, it's really hot. And please, if you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe it. And please share so you guys can stay up to date on all my other future videos that's coming up. And make sure you keep looking at the end of this video so you guys can see the after shots. And thank you so much for watching Nikki's Nails. I really appreciate all of my viewers so far for my page being posted up so soon, and has like only 4 or 5 videos on there, and I have like a decent amount of viewers so far. So thank you, and continue watching and continue sharing. And this is Miss Nikki, so you guys have a great day.
Waves of running, feelings floating weightless. I'm